hottest freestyles to interviews with the biggest artists in the world. It's just incredible and DJ Sourmilk, the LA Leakers, live from Los Angeles.
Power 106, Liftoff Show with the LA Leakers. I'm Just Incredible.
I'm DJ Sourmilk.
Our homie is here, man. NLE Choppa.
Yes, sir.
Stepping into the Liftoff Show. Thank you for joining tonight, man.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you already know. You already know. We're glad to have you, man, and we celebrating because it's actually the release of the new project.
Yeah, well, we got like 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
We bringing it in. We bringing it in. It's like we bringing in a new year, man.
For real.
Me versus Me is the name of the project. Talk to us about that title for the project.
Well, the title, I pretty much I just feel like throughout the whole process of me making it, and with me being a human, I feel like we be our worst enemy, you know. And I feel like we sometimes always stuck in our own head, or like what's good, what's bad, or you know what I'm saying, what'll get attention or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You always be your worst enemy. So I just used it as a light this time, you know, going back to my past self, who I was when I was 16 and who I am now at 19, and just letting myself know, like, I got the utmost faith in anything I'm doing. Don't let no doubts creep in my mind and disturb. You know,
I really appreciate that.
And I'm sure you got people, you know what I'm saying, in your corner that help you with that, because I'm sure there's a lot of times where you question yourself, second guess yourself, and your people be like, dog, you're fucking tripping, bro.
All the time. I ask every time I record a new song or whatever.
Right.
Because, like, I'm really the only person I listen to. I listen to my music. Like, that's the only thing I'm listening to keep my same sound and see where I need to improve. Yeah. It's more so like a job to me now, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, just listening to it. But I start to think I get annoyed on my voice or something, and I feel like that's why I question some of my songs. But people be around me like,
it's time
like, bro,
to put that out.
Yeah, like that's one of the ones. So
how often do you record? Are you one of those people that record every day, or do you?
Man, when I'm in LA, I'm trying to be in the studio every night. You know what I'm saying? But I got a real hard work ethic that I have to implement balance in my life, because I'd be too strung out doing this. So if I'm in Memphis, that's where I create the balance and draw the line. Like, if I'm at home, I'm not recording. I'm chilling. I'm getting my mind right and my peace of mind. But if I'm out here, I'm trying to be in the studio as often as I can, because I know, like, you know what I'm saying, the mode I be in and the energy I have, I know I can do 4 songs a night, and every song will be a hit. Yeah. I write my music now, too, so it's like I'm working. After I get done recording, I let him mix and master it. I put on my other earphones, I write another song, or the song will already be written. So I just keep going.
Before, you would just kind of punch? Like,
I was a punch-in guy.
Okay.
Like, that's really, I made that change when I went sober.
Okay.
You know, before I went sober, I was relying on, you know, smoking weed and getting the vibe for my creativity. And I feel like it damaged it a lot because I leaned too much on it. Now that I'm sober, I know, like, I can paint a picture and I can really structure my songs out with just a pen and a pad. So
what was it that made you go sober? Because I think when you're in the moment, you don't realize, you know what I'm saying? You don't think nothing of it. You just think of the ups.
I feel like whenever I feel like I'm a slave to something, I got to get out of it. Like, if I feel like I need it, I got to do it. Yeah. I feel like, you know, I don't want nothing controlling my life but me. I feel out of control of my own reality. Like let's say, for instance, if this was an interview and I would have got here, if this interview was at 9 and I would have got here at 9 on a dot, I would have wanted to smoke a whole blunt before I walked in. That would have probably made me 30 minutes, 20 minutes late, but I was here on time. So it was just taking too much control. I had to smoke before I smoked, if that even makes sense.
Damn, bro.
Like, I used to wake up, look for roaches. Like, did I finish this blunt last night?
Where's
hit
it
just so I can roll a blunt. You know, I had to get a prehab before I got here. You know?
Credit to you, though, for that, man. Credit to you for that. Was there any concern at any point, like, that it might affect the creativity, or that your zone would be a little bit different? I feel like, I talk to artists who are like, man, I feel like if I smoke or if I don't smoke, the music might be different.
Honestly, I said it couldn't get no worse than what it was, because it got to a point in time where I felt I was over smoking, and like through the middle of the song, I would just be like, I'm tired. Let me take a nap. And I'd take a nap and be in a fucking kush coma. I wouldn't wake up. Every time I thought I was gonna take a nap, I wouldn't wake up. And
that's an expensive ass nap too, because them studios ain't cheap.
Oh, for real. You got to get the most out of that.
Yeah, on me. So I do like half of a song, then have to come in the next day and do the other half. And so I was moving off. If I was in there from 10 and I left at 7 a.m., I ain't do nothing but half a song. Then I had to come back the next day and finish that half. And then if I finished that half, I down there was like, I'm cool, or I start on another half. I was doing half a song.
Half a song compared to 4 a night where you're at now.
Like,
wow.
You know, so
And that's also when you went vegan?
Same vegan too.
Mm-hmm. Cleaned it up, man.
Energy just different.
Health is important, man.
Health is wealth.
On me, especially for the mind too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mind and body.
On the project, we got Moneybagg Yo and Polo G on there. How did you link with them for the project?
Well, first, I got to start with my boy Bag because we both from the same city.
Right.
And I feel like that connection was long overdue. We did some stuff in the past, but it was like one of my remixes to a song, but we never really had an official song, like just an originality. And Polo, that's my brother, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just appreciate him for being a part of it too because he one of the ones that kept his word from the jump and made sure, like, you know, he made sure everything, he made ends meet. So he did his thing. So I appreciate both of them.
Fire. Yeah, no doubt.
Do you get in the studio with them when you're recording, or you guys send them back and forth?
Me and Polo, we've been in the studio a few times recording some songs. Me and Polo, we got that type bond where we young. You know what I'm saying? We know that we pretty much the future of what we got going on. So we be in the Yo, Herbo, we be in the Yo. A lot of people, but certain people, I do try to send that verse. It'd be more convenient sometimes.
And I was gonna say, is it? And I'm sure it's. Do you have a preference? Because I'm sure with some people you might not be as comfortable recording in front of.
Nah, I'd rather be in a Yo.
Rather be in with them.
Because like boom, like I say, I write my music. So like, if it's like a vibe, like how you about to come on it, and we both getting the step, like how we finna do it. You can go in first, and I can go ahead and be writing because I already know what you finna pretty much say. So we can piggyback. You know, it's just be more chemistry, and you can build better like that.
That's dope.
Good point. You tweeted that "Youngest to Do It" was your favorite, you know, track off the new project. What makes that one, you know, the standout one for you?
I'm a big fan of underdogs, and I feel like that song gonna be one of the underdogs because I feel like my fans, they love the hard, you know, go in stuff. But I feel like on that song, I was just shit popping and talking. I was really telling the story, like my life and what I'm going through currently, and like the stuff I bought. Like it was just a mixture of, it was just a lifestyle song. If I was to shoot a video, like it would just be some day in the life stuff. But I feel like it's my favorite because I touched on certain subjects that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people ain't really heard from me. A lot of people haven't heard that cadence from me. It's no hook. It's just from the start to the finish. No chorus. It's just me just talking shit. So
what is a normal day in the life for you, man? Like what's your routine normally like?
Man, the last few weeks has been waking up, interview drops,
right,
music video, and goddamn end the night with studio.
Shit, and some nice vegan food in between.
Yeah, some vegan food for sure.
I like that. I like that.
You got any producers or other artists on kind of like your wish list who you'd like to collaborate with?
I always say this, and I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens. I know it's coming soon, but I gotta work with Drizzy. Drake. I feel like he was I'm a big fan of underdogs, and I felt he was an underdog. You know, I feel like a lot of people, like, you know, when you hear rapper coming from him, a lot of people try to throw dirt on it or feel like he wasn't prosper, but that man prosper, and that happens to the good ones. That happens to the people that stay humble and work and do their work in the meantime. And I feel like that's something to look up to because I feel I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Has he ever reached out? Have you ever had any communication?
No, never.
Not yet. After this interview, though, we putting it into the universe.
Yeah,
we put it into fruition. What about producers? I feel like there's.
I want to get in with DJ Mustard.
Come on, that LA sound for sure.
Got to.
For sure.
I feel like Mustard is like a modern day Dr. Dre right now.
Talk to him. That part.
So Mustard, and shit. Speaking of Dre, that'll be crazy. I just got in with Q on Quincy Jones' son. I can't never get his name right. Q QDIII. Yeah. So Quincy Jones' son, I just did some crazy stuff with him. You know what's crazy is the song we did was the last song that Tupac was supposed to record before he went to Vegas.
For real?
Wow.
I swear to God. He said it was 6 a.m. in the studio. The Outlaws would not get up, and Q played that beat for him, right? And Pac really wanted to do the beat. He tried to wake up everybody in the room, but they wouldn't wake up to do it with him. Wow. So he said, man, fuck it. And he had to catch a flight the next day, and he never got to it. But Q said the only thing he remember him saying about that beat was he wanted to name it Family Pictures. And so I piggybacked off that, and I made the hook, like Family Pictures, named the song Family Pictures, and finished it for him pretty much. Like I picked up the baton.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's
That's
crazy.
Fire and an honor, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That is lit.
Who are some of the artists that inspired you growing up, man? That got you into wanting to make music and
So speaking of Pac, he was one of the ones for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even more the music, I love them as a person. That's what really put the cherry on top for me.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Pac and Lil Wayne, like the creative, his mindset, like how the fuck he think of certain shit, like how he do it, like certain bars he'll just pull out his ass, like how he think of that. Like it's just crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Wayne and Pac was for sure like an influence on me.
All right, let's throw NLE Choppa in a round of just in time.
Oh.
Got 90 seconds I'm going to put on the clock. We're just going to have some fun with it. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. It's your answer.
Let's go.
With that being said, Me vs. Me is officially out right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's just out now. So after this, we go into the radio. We play the whole shit. Go crazy for you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Milk, we ready to go? 90 on the clock?
Yep.
All right, NLE Choppa, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Basketball player.
I like that.
Oh, real.
Okay.
NBA. I want to be there.
Straight to the league.
Yeah, I want to be there for sure.
Okay, we kind of spoke about this earlier, but dream collaboration.
Drake, Drizzy.
If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be, my brother?
Pop. Come on now.
Come on. I think you speak
Come
for many
on
of
now.
us in the room.
I'm going to have his ass eating vegan food.
What advice would you give your younger self, NLE Choppa?
Patience. Stay persistent and stay consistent because, whatever your doubts was, look at you now.
Right. Talk to the people about that word patience, though. That's a word that always comes up when I ask that question.
Patience, man. Like, just you know what I'm saying? Certain times you might think you're not where you at that certain moment, but you really either almost there or, you going to get there in the process. So just stay patient. That's one thing I had to learn, like really learn.
Yeah, man.
Like they say you can't teach it, but that's something I had to learn.
For sure.
Patience.
And it also plays into Me versus Me because that will play a trick on yourself or you'll be like, I'm ready to throw it in the towel if the shit ain't moving fast enough. I know you kind of answered this earlier too, but is anyone on your playlist right now?
Anyone on my playlist? Myself. I got to go with myself. I've been in rotation a whole lot, and I got to go with the man Bob Marley. Like, whenever I'm down, you got to throw some Marley on. It just uplifts me, for real.
Fire. If you were president, what's one thing you would change? President of the United States. What's one thing you would change?
What would I change? Damn, that's a good question. I got some people up the road. I changed the system, like the prison system for sure. That'd be one thing. It's a lot of things I changed though.
Oh, trust.
But to come to mind, I got my dog on the back of my mind right now, so I changed the prison the way that,
Yeah. Do you have any resolutions or goals in this new year, my brother?
Man, just making this my most successful one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's already written. I feel like everything is going the way it's supposed to go. This month has been a tough month. It's been one of the worst months of my life, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But with that being said, I feel like God always brings his biggest blessings in when you have one of them months. So, like, I'm not tripping. I'm head high. I'm still smiling because I know for a fact, like, with all that's done went on this whole month, I said, man, ain't no way God ain't got no treat for me.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know.
This project drop, you know what I'm saying?
Would you ever do one of these celebrity fights?
Somebody just asked me that today. I said I wouldn't do it because of the stuff I'm balancing, the stuff I'm juggling, all the stuff on my plate. I feel like I really want to train.
You got to train
I
for
wouldn't
that.
have time. But if it's somebody I really want to fight, hell yeah, I'm in the ring. Like if I want to fight you, yeah, let's do it. Why not make some money?
Is there any celebrities you would get in the ring for a nice bag?
Even if it's a homie.
I get in with Tyson, bro.
You'd get in with Mike Tyson.
I get in with Tyson. You want to know why?
No, I'm scared to even know why. No. Give it. I want to know why. Man,
I don't even move for money, but can you imagine how many people want to see me get killed like that? Like, do you want to? Like the pay-per-view sales. Well, they don't want to see that. Everybody want to see.
Well, that's like that Tyson. Famous. That's that famous question. Like, would you let for $1 million? Would you let Tyson hit you?
Yeah.
Man, only thing I gotta do as soon as the bell rings, lay down. I got paid. I got paid, right?
I think you gotta get hit at least once.
Man, I'm gonna throw a punch and I'm gonna lay down.
He's gonna throw it and miss and fall and just knock himself out.
Throw one and hold my elbow.
All right, we almost done here. How many chains, watches, rings do you own, man?
Too many at this point. I don't have a certain count. I can't even do it.
What's your guilty pleasure?
6.
I think that's everybody's guilty pleasure. But is that a guilty pleasure? I
don't know.
It could be. Depends
what
how
is
many.
the definition of a guilty pleasure?
I guess it could be something that
Most
maybe
people wouldn't think.
Yeah, like or something that you're kind of like embarrassed to say. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it could be that as well. Like
Yeah, that's kind of a guilty pleasure.
like if it's like a song or
You binge watch a certain show.
Yeah,
you know what I
TV
mean?
show
And
you
people would be
watching.
surprised.
Oh shit! If SpongeBob come on right now, I'd be tuned in.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I guess we can do
I
that.
fuck with SpongeBob.
Yeah, I
too.
fuck-
I
Right
ain't gonna
on.
lie. Yeah.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of rap?
Ooh,
There's 4 spots on the Mount Rushmore.
these be the crucial ones.
Right.
Cause
Especially
I
when
like
you're on
to-
the spot too.
Yeah, I at least like to do a top 10, but I'm gonna go with Pac. It's for the. I'm gonna put, even though he's from New York, I'm gonna put that down as a West Coast one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Big
Mhm.
for the East Coast. Then we gotta go down south. Can it be a group since I'm from Memphis?
Yeah.
Why not?
We'll
One
throw that,
group.
yeah.
I'm gonna go and put 3-6 on that just because I'm from Memphis.
Legend.
You know it. And
One more.
one more that comes straight to mind. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that was the one I wanted to pick. Hold up, rap, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rap Mount Rushmore. 4th spot.
Come on, the last one gotta be a good one. Come on. Who I be bumping?
You got this.
Drizzy.
Could
Yeah,
be
Drake for sure. We could throw Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Need somebody
Yeah.
from Canada.
Yeah, for sure. We needed a
Yeah.
newer
We
person
took it.
too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, your energy is amazing, man. Happy for you on the release of the new project and everything you have going on, man. Just the continued growth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's really dope to watch, and we just appreciate you coming up here and vibing with us,
Appreciate
man.
y'all for having me.
Sure,
for real.
sure.
And on the new baby on the way too,
Oh,
man.
thank you so much on
Congratulations.
that.
Of
Hell
course,
yeah,
my brother.
man.
Of course.
Congrats.
NLE Choppa's here.
Yeah.
It's the LA Leakers on the
Yeah.
Liftoff Show on Power 106, and we're #1 for hip hop.